I still believe it's coming home. But I pay my mods Rimworld if a colonist dies. What? Okay, I remembered to make a new thumbnail. I remembered 2 seconds before I actually started streaming because no one reminded me, despite the fact that I specifically asked you guys to remind me to make a new thumbnail. And you're critiquing the quality of my thumbnail. Honestly, like, what is this community? I just get abused. All I do is get abused. Beaten. I need to, like, remember to order a new microphone. USB Type B cable. A longer one. Next time I buy something from Amazon, I need to do that. Because I've got my, like, microphone stand, which I literally have not used. Because I don't have a long enough cable to go from my computer to where the stand is. Which is dumb, I might add. I guess I could put the stand on here, but it's not very safe. Wara! Generic greeting. Generic greeting. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today we are continuing our Rimworld colony. And we are going to succeed. You join us once again, as we always are, in the dead of winter, where hope and prayers go to die. What did you die of, Mr. Great Woof? Mr. Great Woof, you died of a heart attack. So, welcome to, as I refer to it, the hole. The hole. Things are good in the hole at the moment. We have some research, some basic research. We have a bed, spare bed kicking around. Got plenty of people ready and willing to do their duty for king and country. And their duty is, of course, not to die. We must avoid death at all costs. So, I don't know how we're going to do that, but we will figure it out because it is required of us. Looks like we finally have a flak helmet for everybody. Everyone has a flak helmet. You know what? Give the child a gun. What is he, 4? Yeah, he's old enough. Chain shotgun. Children should be armed at all times. Oh. You actually cannot be serious. Really? 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 Okay, well, we've got no option. So, we might as well just crack on with the job. Who are we going to send? We're going to send Chat for sure. Ukami for sure. I guess we'll send Suzaka. And we'll back him up with... I don't know. I guess Harry the farmer. We will send them with some amounts of food. And some medicine, yeah, that looks good. Unfortunately, we have no option, because with the sun blocked, of course, everything will slowly start to deconstruct itself. So, we must sally out, and we must do so now. Da 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 da. It's gonna take them a little while before they actually get to their destination, so we're just gonna hang tight. We're gonna hope that everyone really. I sent Harry, the peg leg lady. Oh, I'm sorry. We're just gonna hope that everyone has just enough minimum comfortable temperature to not freeze to death. I imagine they will arrive sometime tomorrow to engage the foe, the hated foe. By turning off the sun lamp, we will preserve power for more critical systems like heating, electricity, and running the generators and all that sort of jazz. But it does mean that we will not be getting any food. Not that that's a huge problem, as we do have plenty of food kicking around. I don't want that. Hello, Bean. We are sallying out of our fortress base to go and engage the hated foe, aka the mechanoids. And I have only sent 4 men. I've sent 4 men to do a task that we should really send many men for, but quite frankly, what choice do I have? What choice do I have? May God grant them this day. Our thoughts and prayers are with Ukami, Chat, Harry, and Suzuka. Oh my god. Sakaya will literally never forgive me if Suzuka dies. Okay, can you decide what sidecast you want for Pinto, please, Bean? Because Pinto is a sidecaster with no sidecasts right now, which makes it pretty useless. Okay. We are upon them. Welcome, boys. Cry havoc, for your time is now. We're gonna push up immediately. No sense hanging about. We'll rendezvous at this location. And then we will see what we can do. Harry is gonna be real slow. Everyone's got a shield apart from Zuzaka, so Zuzaka can hang back a bit. Maybe I'll have Suzaka do a snip. He easily has the range for it, so. Alright, punch it. You missed. You missed again. You have a marksman rifle, how are you missing? Nice hits, good job, well done. Hit it again. Guess we can just use Yukami. Suzaka, you really gotta nail that guy. It's very important. Nice, good hit, good hit. Hit him again. Hit him again. Come on, Suzaka, come on. One more, one more. Nice. Okay, Ukami's ready to breach. We're in there. I feel like that guy is pretty much useless now. This Minotaur is also getting hammered, but fortunately it's still pretty tough. I'm just gonna let Suzaka deal with this, to be honest with you. Suzaka's doing great. Minus the go juice deficiency, which is not ideal, but it is what it is. It's too late now. Should have given Suzaka. Nice. Good shooting, good shooting. Next one. Good job. Good hit. One more. Good hit. Well done. Okay, Suzaka has officially taken a hit. It doesn't really matter if we can get rid of the sun blocker. That's all I care about, really. Come on, Ukami. You've got a big hammer for a reason, you know. Oh. Gonna put Suzaka maybe a little bit closer. Maybe it's time to stop faffing about and just get the job done. Good job, Suzaka. You're fine. Keep whacking it. I mean, Ukami, sorry. My bad. Sunblocker destroyed. Good job, folks. Let's get out of here. Success. Ladies and gentlemen, we have defeated the Mechanoi cluster without losing any men. We are now returning home. Heroes. For now. Oh wow, I thought we were like... I thought I was still paused, but no. There just is no wind. We're draining all of our battery power. But... hopefully the sun will again rise. Okay. Is anyone else seeing, like... It kind of looks like it's snowing, but it's not. Is anyone else seeing this? Is it just me seeing this? Am I mad? Is this normal? This can't be normal. It wasn't normal. I'm sure everything's fine. It's all good. Why are you not spinning? Ah. You're blocked by this wind turbine. Honestly, I think I'd rather this turbine than you, because this one produces significantly more power than you do, so... Oh well, you'll live. The boys are almost back. That will be very useful once they return. Just to confirm, we have Go Juice, yes? We do have some. Don't have much, but we've got some. Just enough. That's right, Pinto is learning to be useful, whether she likes it or not. I am a little bit confused as to why you are quarrying when you really should be researching. I guess because Amelia is currently researching, and it's too advanced for this basic research bench. If we slid this over one, we could fit 2 advanced research benches in there. Honestly, might be a good idea. We can always like put the multi-analyzer there, right? I think we've got the resources for this, presumably. Please not a raid, not right now. Okay, visitors are fine. Oh my god, chat, your mother is here. Wait, it's chat's mother, and it's the grandmother of Harry. So how is Harry related? Wait, chat is Harry's father? What? What? And Ukami, therefore, is Harry's stepmother, as she is Chat's father. Wow. So, Ukami and Chat, they are married, but Ukami with her, trauma salvant means that it's kind of a one-way marriage at the moment. Quite strongly a one-way marriage, some might say. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of these two, which I know seems dumb, but we're gonna immediately replace them by putting in 2 high-tech research benches, thus basically doubling our maximum research capacity. Yeah? Kidnap her. Kidnap the mum or the grandmother. I think it's Rose, isn't it? Yeah, it's Rose. You can just like try to recruit. Okay, honestly, if you guys didn't bring enough money to pay for even like the cheapest of bougie beds, like you should sleep on the floor. I really don't know what you want from me. No one has slept in the 100 silver room yet, which sort of wondering what the point is. Tomatoes are growing, fiber corn is growing. Should actually get one of our first proper harvests from this soon. We actually do need to get some more psychoid going too, because looks like Suzaka is sort of constantly not having enough, so I'm just gonna edit the chat hates me because I think Suzaka needs go juice like every 6 days. Just so Suzaka's not constantly running out, you know? A bulk goods trader. Okay, I'm gonna send chat to trade with the bulk goods trader. We'll see what we can get. Hello. You got some corgis. Okay, interesting. Insect meat I can sell you. Astrofuel. Nutrimine is obviously critical. Components for sure, very important. I can sell all this from both. I'm gonna sell like 50T. You don't have any gojus for me to buy, which is pretty rough. You've got some steel. You can sell the wolf plant. Kind of want all this. We're gonna keep the leg. Honestly, like wood is on my list of things that we could consider buying. Sell all this. There's no point having it. Sell that and that. That can go. That can go. That can go. That can definitely go. That can go. Yeah, I wish there was a way to like repair armor. That should be a thing. I feel like you should be able to repair armor. I don't think I really need to order anything from them. Like components would be useful. Certainly, we could. I think we should purchase all their components. And honestly, wood or steel, I would say, are the 2 things that we are constantly running out of. Steel, we can buy it, but it's quite expensive. Wood, I'm gonna buy the wood. I'm gonna buy the wood. Steel we can get from basically just mining. Maybe we'll just get like 300 steel just to have enough. But wood we can't buy. You know, wood we have to import. You know, like why don't we import like 400 bits of wood because we can't get it elsewhere. So if we need it for anything, we got to get it. Beer, honestly, we should probably just grow beer at some point. Okay, I want to look at sort of standardizing our grow room here. I kind of want to slide it this way to the left. So once we get terrain rehabilitation, I think that's the next step. And now we have 2 full research benches ready to go, which should drastically increase the speed of research, which will be extraordinarily important. And of course, everyone has a shield belt now. I'm just gonna... Okay, we're gonna save the game. I'm sorry about this. Give me 1 second. Like, I feel like we should be able to repair gear, you know? It doesn't really seem to be a thing that people like. There's no good mod for it. I also wonder if it would make it too easy. But like, I'm just thinking that, you know, I kind of want to be able to repair my stuff instead of just binning it all the time. But I guess it doesn't really make a huge difference. I think we've got quite a bit of Nutrimane. That's why I didn't buy any. I thought about it, but to be honest with you, I think our limiting factor is actually more along the lines of not having enough cycloid. I think we've got quite a bit. Uh, you know what? You're right. We'll buy some. We can sell. What can we sell? We have 101, and it's quite expensive. What can we sell? Blue gel? Probably don't need that. I don't even know what it does. I guess we'll keep it. I guess we'll keep it then. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really have anything I can sell. I'm not gonna do it. We have enough. We have enough. I know that we could always have more. I know that. But we're not going to run out of it anytime soon. And the biggest problem is the fact that we're only dedicating like 2 growth plots to it in our little growth zone down here, which I'm not upset about, obviously, because, you know, we do have other more important things we do need to be grabbing other than randomthing.org. Good, good. Everyone is quite happy with us. And the quarry is going well too. It does wonder if building more research counters might help. Each one only increases research speed by 1%, and they are not cheap. Well, we're gonna have to deconstruct some of them to make the multi-analyzer anyway, but whatever. Whatever, doesn't matter. Can we convert the child? Sure, we can try. Good. It's more odds of it being good than not. Yes, put the child on the shape of children's hunger. And Bean, please explain the meanings of life to us. It's very important that you do this for my roleplay. Yeah. Okay, we can now reform the ideologian as well, which is very, very useful indeed. Does anyone know if they have any things that they desperately need? I believe that this stuff is beginning to get like space attack, which means that we absolutely get murdered trying to do it. Biofuel refining might be the next step, to be honest with you. Just thinking that we need a more reliable power source. A power source that we can move indoors, that we can run even if this gets destroyed. Because right now, one bomb here, and we lose everything. It's going to make a little shed to keep the mortar things in. The shells. Which we're using our precious wood to do, but whatever. It's too late now. We should also look at hospital beds at some point. Get the multi-analyzer, then we'll look at it. Let's open up Vanilla Expanded and see where we are. Honestly, sprinklers might be a good decision. Trooper armor. Okay. Hmm. Legionary armor. Well, you can have like... Huh. Interesting. Interesting trivia. I don't really know what the best thing to grab here would be. Don't need any of that. Trooper armor is certainly on the list of things that we might need. Don't think I need anything from here. I might just grab sprinklers wherever they were. Because you think, like, even just a tiny boost to our, like, growth rate here would make a huge difference for us. I'm just wondering what you guys are wearing, which is tattered apparel that's making you sad. It's a middle layer. I'm missing a middle layer. For thesis trade, I don't need that. I don't really know what a middle layer would be. That's an outer layer. Middle layer. What do you think? Middle layer? Presumably that's outer. Yeah. Everything's outer. What would be a middle layer? I guess probably like probably a flak vest would be a middle layer, I would guess. Yeah, a flak vest. Honestly, it's pretty cheap. I'm thinking we get some flak vests right now. Let's do it until we have like 4. Or do it until we have 2, 3. Okay, we got sprinklers. That was super quick. Probably because we've got, you know, quite a lot of people working on it in quite a very advanced place now. If we look in production, we should have a multi-analyzer somewhere. It might be in miscellaneous, I forget. It is indeed in miscellaneous. We don't have enough plasteel for it. That is unexpected. Alright, and we also have sprinklers. I've got no idea where a sprinkler might be. I'm going to guess miscellaneous. Sprinkler indeed. Quite a small area that it covers. I'm going to put it right there. I think that covers all the like uber important crops. It's going to cost us one of our tomatoes, but hopefully it'll be worth it. Okay, so sprinkler achieved. We can actually compare the non-sprinkle versus sprinkle by looking at this tomato plant at the bottom here, because this one gets the sprinkler and this one does not, and they both receive the same amount of light. So we will quickly be able to decide whether or not the sprinkler is worth it. Tetranorm, no one is dead. No one has ever died so far in this colony. Okay. Gonna be honest with you, it doesn't seem to be doing anything. Unless it, like, directly... I don't know, maybe it gives plants just a boost to their growth? Well, we'll see. This one's at 51, this one's at 47, so we'll be able to see quite quickly. So this one got sprinkled, this one didn't. They're all the exact same. I'm thinking it doesn't make any difference. Maybe it would make a difference if we didn't already have, like, tilled soil, but we do. Okay. Aesthetics. Might be an idea. Last lights, don't really think I need. Brewing expanded, meh. Vehicles, certainly something to start thinking about. Ships. I mean, yes, ship, 100%. Want to start working on it. Gravtech, meh. Vanilla expanded. Anything that I feel like I need in here? Anything at all? I might get complex electronics just for that flat screen television. And maybe the modern computer too. Don't need any of that. I don't have any of that. To be honest with you, I'm not seeing anything that would be super useful. Biofuel refining is certainly next. A fire foam popper is also high on my list of things, but for now, honestly, I think that hospital bed and vitals monitor are the two things we need. Out of interest, what would this require? I don't really know. Whatever, we'll figure it out. Hello, Ralph. You're not gonna die. No one is dying. I have never lost a colonist in any of my colonies, and I don't intend to start now, alright? All of you are making it out, whether you like it or not. Okay, that is so hashtag not my fault. If you guys starve to death or bleed to death because of that, like, it's your own stupidity, really. Okay. The hordes of hell are upon us today. Okay, Bean, I need you to pick sidecast for Pinto, or I'm gonna do it for you. Whichever you prefer. But Pinto needs to have sidecasts. Ooh, this is rough. It's rough specifically because we don't have our defenses online at the moment, as there is an eclipse. Therefore, we're running only on solar panel, or not solar panel. We're running only on... Any shield user has a ranged weapon. Okay, Pinto, you're dumb. Hi, Zombie. Hi, Ralph. You're also still alive, I might add. Shocking, I know. Okay. Good news. The androids are coming. We're not gonna send the child in. We're just not gonna do that. That would be dumb. The androids are coming, and it looks like quite a lot of us are... I love how the androids wear burkas. I've got no idea how that works, but it does, apparently. Very interested to know what these androids are doing. Currently, they just seem to be feeding David to the... I might just send Ukami out to just murder them. Like, I realize and acknowledge that Ukami is not a god. But at the same time, pretty sure Ukami can absolutely devastate these. Hi. The enemy general is running away! Ukami, whack him with your warhammer. Which one of you shot Ukami? You absolute incompetent fools. Oh, wow. Wow, they set fire... No, not my random bit of wood I haven't thought about in 7,000 years. Gosh darn it. Ukami is pleased. Okay, Pinto's had a mental breakdown. This has occurred, which is lovely. Honestly, things are going well. Alright, can we just wrap this up, please, folks? Oh, Lord. Welcome to the killing fields. You guys are literally not hitting them. Like, I don't really care, because, you know, they've got a goddamn revolver. It's not that useful. but I have yet to see you guys actually hit them. And that is a problem for us, okay? Like, it just is a problem. Oh my god, they've got suicide bombers. I don't actually know if Ukami can win a fight against all of these. I don't think Ukami could, to be honest with you. That is a lot of bugs to kill. But I guess we're gonna find out. Ukami, whack that bug. Good job. Ukami's got this, for sure. Oh, easy. Oh, easy. Ukami's like, send me more. Oh, we're fine. This is like GG's. I will be honest. It looks like the LMGs are not super effective. I mean, like, are they working? Yes, they are working, but they could work better. All right. Ukami and chats. I have need of you two. Didn't realize there was a bug left. Well, it's dead now. I don't really know if I want to take the android hostage. I think I'm better off just leaving it to die, to be honest with you. Allow everything. Okay, alright. You guys have a job to do. That's why I sent you here. Good. What happened to you? Oh, you just died from hypothermia. Lol, couldn't be me. Ladies and gentlemen, that is how we get jobs done. Ukami, successful death. Defense. Defense. No death. Everyone is dead. I mean, apart from this one robot, but to be honest with you, it's not going to die at any point in time. Just not really interested in a tier 1 android, I'm going to be honest with you. Especially not one that's, like, actually useful. It's even unwaveringly loyal, so there's actually no point. Best thing we can do is kill it with Ukami, so her kill need is sated for the time being. No mercy, no respite. Blood for the blood god. Just gonna make the embrasures just a bit bigger on the wall, you know? So that we actually have more space. Ah yes, poor Flebe and Lars. I keep forgetting that they exist. And I actually need to make a blood feeder room. You know what, honestly, let's do that now. Let's stop putting it off. Let's make a room for the blood feeders to hang out in. We're going to do it next to school, because I think that's funny. And plus, this is basically the end of this anyway. Is this a plan? What would be the best plan for a blood feeder room? Don't really know. I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like a blood feeder room needs to be quite grand because we're like blood feeder sympathetic. Okay. As long as everyone's inside, it doesn't make any difference whether the monstrosities are roaming or not. Ah, we actually have to be all... No, it is going to make a difference. We are going to have to defend this. It's unfortunate that the evil things are right next to us at this present point in time, but we will make it work with Ukami and Ricotta up front. I'm just thinking we shoot one of these accidentally and then we've got a big problem on our hands, you know? Repel the invaders! Fix bayonets! Oh my god, the child is actually having to do things. This is terrible. Honestly, this is a learning experience. This right here is a learning experience. Ukami, pull yourself together. Good job. Well done, everybody. Great defense. Great success. What happened to the wall? I thought it would be a good idea to make a proper embrasure. And it was not a good idea, obviously. I'm not gonna allow android corpses to be deconstructed in here, because I think you get more stuff if you do it at the machining table. So. Honestly, we should just dump bodies, like, in the river, but I guess we're not doing that. Okay, can we make perhaps like an assault rifle or something? Guess not yet. $10 before that is ready. Oh, Bean and Cheese are watching the telly together. That's cute. Ah, speak of the devil, and Cheese shall appear. Hello, Cheese. Bad news, Flabé and Lars. It's insect meat time, baby. Woo! Okay, let's just go through everyone and make sure that we're all good. Left hand is a stab scar, that's fine. Okay, you need a leg. And I think we've got a leg in storage for you. You need an ear. I think we actually have an ear somewhere. Probably. You can harvest your brain. Gross. Oh well, ear's probably fine. Toe, I don't care. Bye, Ralph. Well, apparently you can actually see now a bit better, Pinto. So that's interesting. I wonder if you're psychic. No. So installing a leg into Harry. And we ballsed it. And we destroyed Harry's kidney. Good job. That was quite the achievement. We don't have a spare leg kicking around, so it's a peg leg for you for the time being. I need a kidney now. Hello. Cheese, are you actually like a doctor of any kind? You're a solid professional. How did you balls it so badly on Harry then? That's my question to you. Okay, so we're actually ready to build this. We're just haven't built it yet, which we should do. Because it will greatly increase our everything. There we go. Okay, we're gonna install a kidney into Harry just as soon as Harry can, remember how to move. I guess we're gonna go to plan B for replacing Harry's leg, which is a simple prosthetic. Um, even just a leg. Even just a leg, which we can't actually do because it needs plasteel, so currently we got nothing. Well, Flebe and Lars don't really need... They don't really need a kidney, you know? I mean, not to put it too harsh, but they're not doing anything. Yeah, she has a peg leg already. I'm trying to get her something, just a touch better than just a random peg leg. Okay, let's deconstruct these beds. Let's actually just check what our hospital bed needs first before we remove everything. Just steel and components, eh? Quite a lot of steel, though, and quite a lot of components. I'm going to get rid of these two beds, and then we'll replace them with a hospital bed. Oh my god, is no one... I mean, people are assigned to grow. I'm not sure why they're not doing said growing. Oh, I guess maybe it just wasn't ready to harvest yet. Ooh. Another one? In the same place. You're having a giraffe. Harry, not you. You're dismissed. I'm gonna send chat out, because chat's quite speedy. Oh, look at all these meteorites that have crashed over here. So chat can go, shoot it, bait them, run, without being caught, hopefully. Okay, everyone needs to get to their positions, please. Do so now. Do so now, I mean. Oh, yeah, there's quite a few of them coming. I mean, like, it's fine. The insect meat is almost useful because we can feed it to the prisoners. It's not like the prisoners are doing anything, so...
What are you being hit by, which is causing a massive explosion? That's what I'm wondering. In all truth, like, we actually don't have that great of guns right now. Honestly, Ukami can do it. We'll send Ukami. Just hold this open. Have Ukami there, Bean there, and Ricotta here, surrounded by Ralph. Any insect that tries to make a beeline for this, I think is gonna have a rude awakening. Okay, this thing is getting focused down pretty well. Seems to be working. I'm gonna actually focus the other one now. You want to make sure that they're both pretty much dead before they even get close. It's very important, you know, for the health of the colony. There we go. Great success. Okay, Bean, you're dismissed. Everyone else is dismissed. In fact, everyone but Ukami is dismissed. Ukami. Let's get it done. Okay, one of them managed to stand back up. Wait, what? Barrett got absolutely eaten. Holy Jesus. I did not even realize that. Oh my god, that was so close to our first death. Whew! I am lucky. I am very lucky. There is a 0% chance that I should have got away with that. Barrett, are you alright, mate? Yeah, you're alright. You're alright. It'll buff out. Wow. The child is gonna survive just by the hair on his chinny chin chin. Close one, though. A really close one. That tells us something about our colony. We actually do need to be quite careful. Even though we think we're good, we're never too far away from a... You gave Ukami Kill Thirst, which honestly has not been as difficult to manage as I thought it was going to be. Do we have garage? Am I missing? Hang on. I'm missing garage doors. I knew I was missing something. Oh, that means we got to reload the whole thing. Is there anything else I want to do while we're here? Moderately. Simple education. Tongue. No, I don't need that. Don't need any of this. Don't need any of that. Just wondering if biomes is gonna break everything. It will, because I've already tried. We don't want to do that. Bondage bed, yeah, good, good, good. That one was actually not me. That was jamming. I want that marked down, please. Anything else I want to add? That was bad hygiene, no. You know, style blueprints, graphics settings, Rimworld, no, gunplay, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, I think we're all good. I think we don't need anything else. Okay. We're just gonna reload the game here. Don't worry, boys, it'll be fine. Remember, adding mods to a save is always safe. It's never gone wrong. It never will go wrong. It actually cannot physically go wrong. Did you know that? It's always safe to add mods to a save. Ignore what anyone says. Remember, no matter what Neverend tells you, mods are made for walking. And that's just what they'll do. These mods are made for walking, and they'll walk right over you. You know, while this game loads, possibly never, I should, like, make the wheel. Spin the wheel. Wheel of names, random name picker. Is that not like Google? Google wheel. Random generator wheel. Pick a wheel, maybe? Okay, that has so many ants. Holy Jesus. Spin the wheel. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, what are my punishments gonna be? They're gonna be, pay mods, right? And then we're gonna have donate to charity, do 10 push-ups, shall we have a ×2 spin again on the wheel of pain? ×2 spin again. Okay. And I'm also going to add nothing. Like, there's no punishment. So, currently, punishment wheel is, if someone dies, I'm going to either pay the mods, donate to charity, do put 10 push-ups. There is a ×2 spin again, or there is nothing. Yeah? If a colonist dies, does anyone want to add a punishment to the punishment wheel while I have it going? Yeah, it'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Rock. Oh, you guys are talking about democracy. Okay, are you guys really gonna spawn in another rock for democracy? Like, I don't care, but we have quite a lot of, like... Eat a rock. Okay, can we make the punishment wheel something that won't kill me? Like, IRL, please. Can we, like, you know... Maybe some... Is there a different punishment that won't, like, result in death? You can pass a kidney stone. There is literally no relation between passing a kidney stone and eating a rock. You realize that, right? They're not even, like, remotely related. The snout of pain. What on earth is that? Things continue to go well in the colony. Okay, we should now have... Maybe in the yeah. Good. Good. I see the quality of life has improved. I'm surprised. What do you mean? What do you mean the quality of life has improved? You're surprised. What does that mean? Okay, so just to confirm, for this wheel of pain and punishment, you want me to eat salt. So we've got pay mods, donate to charity, do 10 push-ups, ×2 spin again, nothing, and eat salt. This is your your punishment wheel for me. Does it actually spin? Oh, it's got a sound effect. Okay, it landed on eat salt. Okay, the punishment wheel works. Oh, and there's a little confetti with eat salt. Lovely. Now Joy is trying to kill you. Yes, I can see. I'm not really sure why you're surprised. Joy has been trying to kill me for quite some time, to be honest with you. Well, at least the child survived. That's something. For a moment there, I really did think we were going to have our first loss of a colonist. That would have been tricky to explain. You know, I'm donating to this orphanage because a child died in a video game, and so I have to. Or chug cinnamon. Okay, I'm not doing the cinnamon challenge. Again, it can't be something which is like actually dangerous, and people have, you know, not been well from the cinnamon. Okay, democracy. Fine. What do you guys want? Do you have an idea? Should I just spawn a rock in and be done with it? You guys have chosen rock for your last, like, 18 democracies. Although the last time you did spawn me in some steel, which was nice. I would like some plasteel, by the way. If that was an option. If that was something that you would like to poke the void or rock. Do we have any other options, or shall we begin with the vote? Rock. Cold. Void. Okay, alright, hang on. I don't need flak armor for everyone. I've got flak armor, Joel. Why? Like, get with the program. We've already got flak armor. Please, Jesus. Void, poke, rock. What else do you guys want? Is there anything else that you guys would want other than poke, void, or rock? Spawn, plasteel armor. Well, I can't say that, and I don't think you can spell it. I'm just gonna go good helmet. Okay, there you go. Those are your options. Go. It is so not okay. We're gonna look at chat. Look, steel flak helmet. It's right there. We got it. It's done. I actually totally forgot that I forced chat to wear wooden armor, and chat has been wearing that since the very beginning. Look, flak vest. Look at that. Look, flak vest. Flak jacket. Okay, Ukami is wearing steel plate armor, but it is masterwork, so I don't want to hear anything about it. What? Sorry, who is shooting what? Am I gonna get blamed for this? Okay, this is not my fault. Like, when you mess with the horns and you get murdered, like, why is this on me? You guys chose this. No, you're gonna be eaten. Ooh. Oh, it's only a vac suit. A cloth maid dress. Kinky. Artificial pelvis. Look, okay. That was a bad example. I bet you Ralph has got at least one bit of flak armor on. Boom. 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 Anything else you want to say to me, Joel? Anything else you want to say to me? I bet Suzaka's got some flak armor. Yeah, look, flak armor, helmet. That's what I thought. That is what I thought. I accept apologies via Patreon, Interact e-transfer, or YouTube donations, Joel, just FYI. It's time to start extorting the chat for money, yes. This is the final boss of the Max Misty 122 playthrough. How are things going? Good, good. I'm glad. You know why I'm glad, Joel? Because I'm never gonna. I don't need Dosh because no one's ever gonna die. This is purely a money making exercise for me. I get money just from you guys watching the 10,000 adverts that it plays, and I don't lose any money because no one's ever gonna die. I'm never gonna pay my moderators. Life's always going to be good. Chat needs to death rest. I have yet to build a death resting chamber. Which I will admit, we do need to fix that problem. Okay? Like, that is my bad. That is my bad. Let's grab that deep drilling. Ad blocker goes hard. Okay, well, Joel, you were never my favorite viewer, but now you're, like, really far down, you know? Bean is so far above you. At least Bean disables the ad blocker for me. Right? Bean. Hear me out. Drugs. Oh, good. I've already got some. Okay. If the river bursts its banks again, I swear to God, I'm going to build a wall around the river. But I'm gonna rely on that not happening. Oh, did I forget to end the poll? Oh, my bad. Wow. 11 people voted, and it was very much entirely poke the void. Which, can I just, serious question. Like, why are we poking the void? We have done an anomaly playthrough already. We don't need to do it again. Yay. Cthulhu me harder, pappy. Are we still doing the chat designs the colonist gig? Yes, we never stopped doing that gig. The only colonist I currently have up for grabs is the child, for the record. I voted for plastic armor. Thank you, zombie. Thank you. I always knew that you were going to be useful. Does Great Paw reanimate the things? Is that what that does? I don't remember what it does. It's fine. It's fine, boys. It's fine. We're fine. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of this team. Everything is awesome. Okay, just to like foresee the future issues that I'm sure are gonna come, I'm just gonna build a crematorium just here. We're just gonna burn the corpses of my fallen adversaries. Those that we can't. Okay, guys. Oh, well, fair enough. I was like, guys, how are we possibly like screwing this up? That is cute. That is cute. Ukami, use war crimes. Ukami. There we go. Good job. Well done. Okay, we need to do a couple things, which we haven't done yet. First off, we need better weapons. It's pretty desperate. We can actually get rid of that. We can get rid of make ammo packs as well. Shield belt will keep. Flak vests, I think, are still pretty vital. We're just waiting on actually getting the cotton for that. Which, of course, we'll never get because of the whole, you know, everything. The jury's still out on the sprinkler. I've got no idea if it actually helps. I'm thinking that the grey pall is negatively impacting the amount of solar energy that we should be making. My evidence for this is solely that we have no electricity. I don't really have a good way of fixing that, unfortunately, at the moment. We're actually totally out of steel, too, so... Yeah, life is significantly less good in this colony than it was about 2 seconds ago, but... And all the potato plants that we planted because we were feeling brave, as it is, you know, almost. It's spring. It's the 9th of spring. It's like basically May. It's closer to May than it is April, I would imagine. And it's still, you know, a balmy -10 outside. Turn off the speakers. Oh, you mean these ones? How much do they actually... Oh, 150 watts each. Yeah, we can get rid of them. We don't need them running all the time. Okay, so we are getting some power, but maybe not as much as we're supposed to be getting. I guess it's still early in the morning. I just love how we're always out of everything. I always think, oh, we've got so much steel, and then like I turn away and I look back, and now we've got no steel. It's like, how did that happen? We had steel, we had so much steel, we had steel for days, and now I've got no steel. Please, somebody explain where it all goes, because I genuinely don't know. Let's get tree sowing. Maybe we need to plant some trees, maybe that will help. I guess we can mine the compacted steel over here. The fiber corn does not seem to be particularly useful. Uh-oh. Hello, father. Bean, you got this, right? Bean, you got this, right? Oh, wait. Oh, I forgot. Bean, I'm really sorry about this. But you have to be surgically inspected now. And you're gonna go do that immediately, okay? Okay, everybody return. Everyone to your posts, men. To your posts. The hordes of hell are upon us today. God damn you, everyone who decided to poke the void. I want you to know that I hate you all equally. Ukami, you're no use in this fight. Go figure out if actually... No, it can't be you. It has to be someone that wasn't close to Bean when they were stabbed, just in case. Alright, Bean, buckle up. Alright, I don't need you here. Okay. Well, no one goes outside. The sight stealers will sort themselves out, I'm sure. Maybe if we, like... Maybe we gotta bait them out. Don't really know. I don't remember how it works, to be honest. Hello? Little demon? Did I already... Is it only one sight stealer? Did I already kill it? Oh, demon! Okay, well, whatever. It's probably fine. Yes, go, child. Run randomly around in nature. Hopefully, you don't find an evil sight stealer coming to consume your soul. And if you do, I mean, a child doesn't really count as a colonist, right? Like, if we look at it logically. Honestly, like, why don't you just bring enough money to stay in one of the bougie rooms? Why do you all always pack into the cheap poor person room? Yeah, I'm gonna start charging for these. Like, I am. Okay, it's $10 if you want to stay in the poor person room. Okay, it's still the cheapest room. It's actually not the cheapest room. $10 if you want to stay in the poor person room. I don't really know what we're gonna do with this sight stealer, just in our cupboard, but we will figure that out at a later date. Bulk goods trader. Ooh, don't mind if I do actually. I can't help but notice that bean and ricotta. Oh yeah, that's right. By the way, we have to reform Marxism. What do you guys want for Marxism? Do you want to add a meme? Any ideas? Currently, it's a cult of personality. We're currently blood feeding. Should we add a meme? I feel like that's fun. We could be a republic. We could be cannibal. We could be inhuman. Okay, weird. We could have road rage. Could be a no. No. Blood court. Jesus Christ. Alright, what do you guys want? Step right up, step right up. There's 7 of you. Who wants what? For our meme. Otherwise, I'm gonna pick. Honestly, industrialism seems like supremacist. Okay. Blood cult. Like, honestly, supremacist seems not like super terrible. Blood cult? I don't think blood cult is one. Oh, you mean blood court, perhaps. That one seems pretty bad. Healthcare? Ooh, that one would suck. Flesh purity? Shall we, what do you guys want? So currently we've got supremacist or we've got blood court. Anyone else want to weigh in? Otherwise I'll choose between those two. And I'll tell you that it will be supremacist because blood court would be rough. Pirates. Okay, it's either supremacist or pirates, wherever pirate is. I'm assuming it's around here somewhere. I'm assuming that would require us to actually do things. Like, you know, venture out and raid people and that sort of stuff. Do I not see pirate? Am I dumb? Okay, well, no one seems to have any super strong feelings either way. It looks like it's either supremacist or pirate. Supremacist is like so much easier than anything else, so I think we're gonna go with that. Oh, you mean Raider? I mean, Raider would be fine as well. You can do 2. Okay. Can we? Raider and... No, we can only do 1. I've got it selected!
Why are you saying I'm blind? I've clicked on it! Jesus. Oh. 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 Ah. Okay, well, to be fair, this is a skull and crossbones. Like, what is it? Does it even do anything different? It's like bloody the same. It's the same thing. There's like no different. Okay, you want to be a pirate. Arr, me hearties. Okay, by the way, I want you to know that we are changing it from love not allowed to love allowed. Why? Because I can't be bothered to you know, we gotta increase the population. Okay, currently we have Chief Chatter. We have our moral guide as a moderator. I think we can add a captain now. Unscrupulous privateer. We're gonna call this orphan robber. Maybe we should add another. You know what? Let's add a Sky Lantern Festival, which is just called Not Today Orphans. Oh, the Fair of Hunger. The Fair of Hunger. Yes, good, good. And then what did you want? Execution's good. I think. Okay, executions respected if guilty. Oh, and you know what? I am gonna change some of these roles because they have like requirements for like we actually have to give them stuff, and that's so annoying. Okay, honestly, I think we're good. This is good for now. Done. Welcome to Maxism. We now need an orphan robber, and to be honest with you, there is only one person who could be our orphan robber. And that is, of course, Ukami. Never mind. That is, of course, Suzaka. Whoa. Okay. That is a lot of things that Suzaka won't be able to do, but that's fine. I don't think Suzaka did many of those things anyway. Or at least if he did, he didn't do them well, so whatever. Okay, what can you actually do now, Suzaka? Not much. I'll tell you what, you're going straight into a war casket. That's the next step for you. So I must admit, I am a little bit confused why nobody is going out there to, like, grow. You would think that with all these people assigned to growing, that somebody would be there planting. Okay, it is happening. They're just a good shooter. Well, Suzaka is already, like, pretty cracked at shooting, so I'm hoping that now that Suzaka is, like, doubly cracked, triply cracked at shooting, basically, I'm hoping that you will literally never miss. That is my hope for you, Suzaka. Honestly, fishing is good and all, but I would rather you haul and clean first. Okay, so there is another side stealer. I'm just gonna let the there you go. Oh no! Oh, shoot. That's really bad, actually. How many are there gonna be? Lincoln, we're coming. Hang on. Oh my god, there's so many of them.
Okay, so you got hit by a sight sealer. So Ralph, you gotta get inspected. Lincoln definitely needs to be inspected. Okay, you can go. Head straight there. Lincoln, just hold on, mate. We're coming. We're almost there. Just hold on. Stand by. We got you. We got you. We got you. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be alright, my lad. There we are. There we are. No worries, okay? You're okay. Please get to a medical area. I love how it gives you the... I love how it gives you the thing after everything's happened. Okay, Ukami, could you please coagulate Lincoln? Everyone else is dismissed. Lincoln and Ralph, I need you in bed right now. You're not allowed to do anything else until you get inspected. I'm gonna get Ukami to inspect you both. No, not wheel time. Not yet. Hopefully this doesn't kill Ralph. Okay, good. Oh yes, I know what we should do. Let's poke the void. Yay! That's a good idea. We should poke the void more. Okay, we're all good. We're all good. Everyone's fine. Okay, as of like 2 seconds ago, I've officially decided that I'm not putting up with these constant raids causing us to have to do stuff all the time. So, we're going to stop that somehow. I don't quite know how we're going to do that yet. We have to go out. We don't have an option. We have to go out to get the food, right? Maybe if we built a bridge out of granite across here. Or like a bridge here. I'm not just gonna sit back and just get ripped to shreds by sight stealers every 6 seconds. I'm not doing that. We have to find another way. So either we have to build defenses to keep the food safe. Honestly, I think it's probably done. I think it's probably done because we're only out here like a couple times a year, and then the rest of it we're inside. I wonder if we can use the dirts that we managed to get, the soil. Yeah, we can put that on just normal, like, where? Oh my god. Why do they head straight for the child every single time? Like, they're actually hunting the children. Is anyone else noticing the fact that they are hunting the children? Okay, everyone to the posts. And get there now. Okay, Barrett is going to be eaten if we don't stop that. Why? Why did we do this? Like, why did we pick... We chose this. We could have not done this. Oh my Jesus Christ. There's like a million of them. Everyone fall back. Fall back. To the second level. Defend the children. Barrett, you're gonna be okay, mate. Just hold on. Keep running, Barrett. Keep running. Holy Jesus. Ukami, where are you? We need you right now. Bean, defend. Defend to the death. Go on, Bean. Oh my god, Bean, you hero. Steady on, Bean, steady. Steady. Nicely done. Bean. Okay, no, I was like, what on earth just happened to Bean? Bean, please report for a surgical inspection. We're okay. There's more of them. They're hunting the children again. This is a war crime. Stop. Just, okay. Child. Stay in the home area. Do not go outside of the home area. They are trying to consume your soul. And they will succeed at some point. So just don't go out there. Okay? Just don't do it. We'll just build a granite embrasure here. Okay? And we're going to move all of our farming from out here to in here. Because this is a secure area where site stealers can't mess with us. This is death, apparently. And it's just constant death. Okay, everyone looks to be okay. We've still got a couple days before the growing period actually begins truly, so we can spend a little bit just organizing ourselves. I'm gonna cut back this mountain just a touch, make it a bit more sort of organized in here. How did you even get in? There's no hole in the defenses. How could you possibly be in here, Frostmite? Unless you walked in, I guess. Stay hydrated. Indeed. Maybe I should take a... Should I take it... Do you want some tea ASMR? Oh, alright, let's do some tea ASMR. Ready? I'm not panicking. I'm just annoyed. There's an empty door. That's how all the Frostmite... Holy Jesus, they are getting in. I just do not understand where all these site stealers are coming from, and I wish they would go away. A cup of tea. Okay, we need to keep researching. Speaking of, let's go to Vanilla Expanded. I really do want to start working on Trooper Armor, which I need fabrication for. So, let's start working on fabrication. Lincoln is okay. We've got a couple hospital beds now, which is lovely. We have lots of wood. We're building these outer defenses. So we're going to move most of our growing from here to here. We'll just put soil down and cover up the pain and suffering that we constantly feel. And then once this growing season is done, we can just abandon this.
Because quite frankly, it's not worth me having to constantly deal with site stealers and stuff trying to murder us. It would just be way easier for me to just, you know, not have it. I'm also going to start piling bodies outside of our defenses, as God knows that in the anomaly expansion, just because they're dead doesn't mean they can't get back up. Honestly, things are going well. Again, if the river bursts its banks again, I'm gonna cry. Is there a pawn that's already good with a gun? We do have Suzuka, made by Sakaya. Suzuka is absolutely cracked at shooting, but cannot do anything else. So, we do have that. We do also have Pinto, who is our sidecaster with no sidecast, so Pinto's pretty useless at the moment. Okay, if Bean doesn't choose a sidecast for Pinto, I'm going to choose one. So, I'm going to give Bean till next stream. If Bean doesn't choose a sidecast for Pinto, I'm choosing it. I was specking to fire with Pinto. Okay, alright, good. That was me threatening you. Did you see that? Okay. Unlock. Fireball. Self-explosion. We're gonna go with breathe Flaffenwaffer. I spec'd into fire for you, Bean. That's what you asked for, and that is what you have received. We should probably maybe like, oh, we've got no steel. Yeah, it's a busy time of day, to be fair. I'd rather they be planting right now than mucking around with steel and stuff, to be, like, brutally honest with you. Okay, I am gonna sort of take away the morning recreation that I was forcing them all to do. Quite frankly, because I want them to be working. Okay, couple things we do need to get done. First off, we do need a like drain casket death rest area, as we have two vampires that literally have been just sleeping in their beds for the last 7,000 years. Holding platforms, I guess, are important too. Food is top priority. We're actually not short on food at the moment. I mean, like, it's mostly insect meat, which is pretty depressing for us, but like, we've got some. What do we have that isn't insect meat? So like basically all of our meat is insect meat, but we've still got quite a lot of potatoes and tomatoes kicking around from last year's harvest. And to be honest with you, I really cannot expand this freezer that much more. It's not like overflowing at the moment, but you know, it's. I guess we could do like. We could do 2 more shelves. We might as well. Can't have too much food in a winter. I mean, that is true. We have 15 glorious days to grow food. I actually think it's 11 glorious days to grow food. Ukami needs to death rest, so we'll do that now. What is the growing period? Is there a thing I can click on easily? Yeah, it's 15 days. "15 glorious days to grow food." Okay. Let's just go through everyone. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're not fine. And I think I have a kidney for you, do I not? I do. You're not fine. You're missing an ear. And your eye is semi bad. I can get an eye from him, I think. Yeah, let's get an eye. So we'll give you an eye and then you'll be fine. An ear. you might just have to live without the ear. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think I can get an ear. I already cut off his ear. Okay. Well, we'll get you an ear then. Okay, so you will be fine. You're fine. You're good. You're fine, and the child's good. Tea. I just feel like this would be better done in the actual, like, hospital bed than it would be just in a random bed. I mean, I may be wrong. You know, I'm not a doctor, but I made you this hospital bed so that you could do medicine in it. Not so that you could do it in the random granite double bed I made you. Damn, what ended up happening to them to end up losing one eye and an ear? Harry has been through... Or not Harry, whatever. Pinto? Lincoln? Suzuka? Ralph, I think it is. Ralph has been through a little bit of the ringer. I'm honestly shocked that Ralph is not dead. In fact, I'm shocked that no one is dead. Okay, so I need to install a left eye. Install eye left eye. Right here. There you are. Ralph, you're gonna be fine. Couple seconds, you'll have everything back. You'll have it back. Harry still has a denture and a peg leg, so we do actually need to fix that. But we do have no plasteel, so there's not really much we can do. And I already cut off both prisoners' legs, so can't really get legs from anyone else. At least not until we find someone to capture. Did we end up getting tree sewing, by the way? Just wondering. Yeah, we did. I am tempted. I am tempted. I mean, there's no point. There is no point growing a cherry tree because the minimum comfortable temperature is like so far below, or so far above, I should say. Oh, I guess it's the minimum growth temperature. I'm doing this for wood, so let's just grow some pine trees. I'll expand the zone so it's just like all of this. You know? We'll see if we can get some actual pine trees grown. Max, may I ask, why haven't you built a dam? It's flooded every year. What do you mean, a dam? You mean like this? I don't think this would do anything to like stop the floods. I built a river. I don't actually think a dam is an option. Like, I guess we could build a little like wall around it, which is my it is my plan if it floods again. But to be honest with you, I think we were just being unlucky. You know what? Maybe we'll learn from our mistakes and we will just build like a wall just along this bank. Because the other bank, if it floods, like, it's bad, it's not the end of the world. But this bank, we really do need it to not flood. So what if we just, like, did this? You know? And then if it floods, you know, it floods, we tried. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm just wondering if that might make it... I wonder if that might make our defenses, like, significantly weakened, to be honest with you. I'm just thinking that it would give them, like, it would give people places to hide behind. Okay, well, I guess we're kind of committed to it now. Maybe we won't defend everything. We'll just do, like, just that area. That should help with the flooding, I hope. And we can always just do, like, log wall here and there, and then just, like, a door. And then, basically, it can go in here, but it won't get behind anyone. Yeah? That's fine. Don't care, don't care, don't care. Don't care. We must be out of components. My evidence for this is the fact that I'm seeing a bunch of... No, we've actually got components. I'm hoping now that we actually charge all of our guests for the joy of sleeping, that they do actually choose to sleep. I'm also praying that our guests actually start to bring, you know, some dosh with them. Because currently they're basically bringing nothing, and it's quite annoying. It's like, what is the point of having you if you don't even bring me money? Quite frankly. Okay, so hopefully the new, like, wall plan, HMS wall defense, will stop the issue. I would... you know what? I think it actually might be a good idea. I wasn't going to, but I think it might be a good idea to defend the trees up here, because trees are going to take a very, very long time to grow. So even if the river doesn't flood this year, it may well flood next year, and we may not actually have trees yet if they haven't grown already, you know? Maybe we might as well just finish the wall now. Like, there's no point mucking around with it, is there? Ralph, what's your husband? Ralph, you had a husband? I don't recall you having a husband. He died? Okay, well. That sucks. Don't know what to tell you. Maybe choose a better husband next time, one that doesn't die. Okay, I'm not convinced that this sprinkler is actually doing anything. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's not doing anything. None of these plants seem to be growing faster in the sprinkler than outside of the sprinkler, but I'm just going to leave it. At least Barrett is being somewhat useful. He's entertaining himself by fishing. There's some credit in that, right? I mean, he could be doing nothing. He could be just playing video games, you know? But instead, he's contributing to the colony by fishing, doing his best. What more can I ask for from a child? A literal child, I might add. Honestly, things are good. You know, things are good. Minus the sight stealer attacks, things are great right now. Once we get this done, we'll have a new area that we can convert into a farm zone. And then we can forget all of this. Max, can you make me and Bean and Cheese's genes heritable? Well, Cheese is just a Neanderthal, so I'm assuming that those genes are heritable anyway, or Bean is just a Neanderthal. And Ricotta, what are you? Some sort of demon. Okay, if you ever say I don't do things for you, I am going to have to kill you, okay? Is that fair deal? Fair deal, yeah? Honestly, I know this is outside of the defenses, but I think we can afford to expand a little bit into here. Well, the trees are going in, so that's good.
They are taking some time to plant, I will be honest. We don't really have anyone super great. Oh no, Ricotta's actually pretty cracked at planting. Yeah. Look, Pento has got his double psychic sensitivity. What an opportunity. Is there a way that I can customize one? Yes. We do currently have one character available. It is a child named Barrett. If you don't want to be a child, that's fine. If you do want to be a child, that's fine too. But yeah. Currently, Barrett is my only colonist that is not claimed by somebody. So, you know, up for grabs. Up for grabs. I would like to customize them. Okay. All right. Well, what would you like to do to poor little Barrett here? A couple things I will tell you before you begin. You pick 2 traits, then the rest of the chat picks another trait. Please limit yourself to 6 passions. And please don't give yourself like 20 shooting. I won't let you do that. Other than that, it's up to you. Genes are up to you, with the caveat of if you like try and choose 7 billion genes, I might say no. But other than that, sure, whatever you want. I feel like I've been pretty lenient so far when it comes to genes. That is quite intentional, I might add. I do want people to be able to design their perfect colonist. I would like them to be terrible at everything, but have increased farming and animals, industrious and jogger. Okay, all right. I'm assuming you want an adult then. So there you go. We're gonna make you 69 years old. Terrible at everything. Okay, I can do that for you. Third trait, sanguine. Okay. Bean is feeling kind today. What do we think? Oh, are you wanting to thin skin? Cheese is feeling. I'll let you vote on it if you guys don't agree. Okay. Terrible at everything. Increased farming and animals. Farming and animals would be level 6 with low passion on them. Okay. Animals and farming, which is actually plants, will be level 6. You do have 4 more passions that you have to distribute, FYI. Bean was first, okay. Industrious it is. Jogger it is. And we're gonna go with Sang. This is like the first actual good trait that the chat has given me. Just want to thank you, Bean, specifically. Bean, I just want to say, like, I appreciate you saving my soul. You don't have a choice. You must be Maxism. Let's go social, medical, crafting, and art. Okay. Medical, social, crafting, and art. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's 6. Name. Name and backstory, please. While you do that, I'm going to assign the jobs. I guess handling and growing are really the only things that you can do well. Crafting is something everyone can do, and like, I guess writing no, but everything else, genetics no. Quarrying everyone can do if you're really bored. Constructing definitely not. Entertaining no. Basic everyone can do. Childcare. You know, just for the lols. Just because I kind of want chat to do other things. Hey, I give you good traits now and then. You do, but only now and then. That's the key. Let's go game developer and colonist child. Okay, so colony child, we're just gonna leave. And game developer. Which does nothing but lower lower some stats. Damn. Game developer gets absolutely murdered in Rimworld. Fair enough. Okay, I need a name for this new character, unless you want it just to be Barrett still. But usually we name them after whoever made them, just so I can like keep it in mind. Like obviously ricotta is cheeses. This is your everyone's the chat, the generic chat. Bean obviously Ukami for Wara there, Harry for someone named Harry, Ralph for Ralph, Suzaka for Sakaya, Lincoln for Lincoln, Amelia is Tetranauts, Pinto is also Beans. Okay, hang on. Let's go to... Sorry, you want his first name to be Barry? Hang on. Barry. You want his middle name to be Fishin. And his last name to be Klim. Here we are. Welcome to hell. Population +1. Fishing currently has a pretty miserable bedroom, and we should improve that. I like to have all my colonists have like the same bedroom, just because it makes me feel like we're not favoritisming anyone. However, I am noticing that we don't really have room. I mean, this is slightly better than what you currently have, because it would be a 3x4 versus a 2x4. By the way, democracy. Okay, should I just spawn a rock in for democracy like you guys always do, or like, are we doing something different this time? Exotic. Very sleepy. So very sleepy. Okay. Strong melee and terrible social. This is just like a colonist that can do nothing. I'm pretty sure social is one of your passions too. I'm gonna give you awful social, as I assume that's what you meant. Yeah. No, you didn't do that. Never mind, my bad. Okay, so for democracy, currently we have spawn 2 plasteel plate armor. What else? Should I just add rock? I'm assuming that Bean is gonna say rock. Or someone's gonna say rock. Everyone has said rock at least. Give a colonist a random Archotech gene. You mean give a random colonist a random Archotech gene? Okay. That could be interesting. I need 2 more ideas, folks. 2 more ideas, please and thank you. I will allow the same people to suggest 2 ideas if you like. Okay. I never vote for the Rock. I know you never vote for the Rock, but the Rock always wins. I'm wondering if a chitin parka would actually be warm. Because I'm imagining it wouldn't be. Okay. Start poll. Rock. Random gene. What else did you want? Spawn of Iron Blood Sirius. I do not know what that means, but I will put it in as one of the options. And anything else? 2 plasteel plate armor is the other one. 2 plasteel Plate armor. I feel like, to be honest with you, I would probably just, like, burn the plasteel plate armor. You know, smith it so that we can actually get enough stuff. I love how Fission is basically just running around cleaning everything. Which is fine, like, it's, honestly, it's not terrible. I know it's not the most glamorous of jobs, and, like, obviously it's not the most glamorous of jobs, but it's a job that has to be done, right? It's a job that, when it's done, the colony runs better, so. If you're wondering what I'm doing right now, I'm planning on expanding the fridge a little bit. And we're going to do that by building a couple granite walls here, and then just sort of moving the fridge this way. To be honest with you, I don't ever think that we're going to need more kitchen space, so. Okay, shall we see what you guys voted for? I'm going to give you guys 5 seconds if you want to put in your votes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. So random architect gene wins. So the way I'm going to do this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We currently have 11 colonists. So I will do a random number generator between 1 and 11. And whatever colonist it lands on is the colonist that we will give the gene to. So it landed on 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's going to Ralph, who is a baseliner at the moment. So this will be their first gene. So we will also just do exotic organism because we don't want just some random. Okay. And now we will look at the Archotech genes wherever they are. Archite. There we are. So there is 1, 2. Okay, we can actually do this by the way. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 this way, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So 7 times 4 is 28. Plus 4 is 32. So 1 to 32. And we land on 20, whatever that would be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Regeneration it is. Do I have thoughts about that? Not really, to be honest. It doesn't. I don't really know if it changes anything for me that we didn't have before. Ralph was already a melee lady, I guess. A lady named Ralph. Sure. But to be honest with you, like, we've got Ukami. And there's no way of putting this easily. Ukami is just better at melee. Well, we can always have good melee pawns, you know. There's no danger of not having enough, but the Ooga Booga gene pool here is quite useful. I mean, minus the Kill Thirst. If we didn't have Kill Thirst, Ukami would be by far the best one. But I guess Ralph, we can start equipping to be a backup Ukami, perhaps. I feel like a good idea would be maybe making another Warhammer. Ah. Right. I destroyed the electric smithy because I thought we would never need it again. Is there a more advanced version of a Warhammer? Like, is there like a power hammer or something? Is that a thing? Does it exist in Rimworld? I'm trying to think where it would be. I mean, there must be like you know, a Zeus hammer. Can I make a Zeus hammer? Zeus doesn't seem hammer. What does exotic genetics do? It stops people from spawning in with that gene. So like rather than be able to randomly generate a colonist with the same, or a raider with the same genes as the colonist that we have, it just makes it so that the raiders don't have that gene pool, I guess. I'm a little bit concerned why we're not building these. We seem to not be able to build them for some reason. I don't know why we wouldn't be able to build that. Is it too close to the water, perhaps? Do we have to be like one away? See if that fixes the problem. Can't craft a Zeus hammer, you have to buy one. Okay, so there's no like power hammer or power sword or like anything that we can craft like that. Like the best melee weapon I can possibly. What is this? Okay. You guys are literally the dumbest thing to exist on this planet. I'm sorry, but the chat, that was not good. That was a 0 out of 10 move right there. Okay. We officially have fabrication. So I guess we can put down a fabrication bench. Not that we can actually afford to make one, but does it really matter if it links to the tool cabinet? In all truth, probably not. We just don't have enough steel. I can't believe we're out of steel. What happened here? I don't want to know. Okay, research project. We have fabrication. I feel like the very next thing we need to start working on is recon out armor, or in all truth, probably the cheaper version of it, which is called trooper armor. Yes, it's not great, but it's slightly better than nothing. It's better than what we've got. First, it favorable craft from is a plasteel longsword. So I am dumb because I got rid of our. I swear to God, I thought we would never need the electric smithy again. That's why I got rid of it. Can we maybe? Is there a better way that we could put this in, like that? No. Anywhere I put this, it's gonna be terrible. What if we like? Sorry, it's gonna bother me if that's what it looks like. So, just gonna wiggle the art bench around so that we can actually fit. So mad. I am so mad. I swear, I really did think that we would never need it again, and so I just got rid of it. And now, I don't even know if we're ever going to be able to afford to make it again. Okay, well, the good news is that everyone that's sleeping here is spending money to sleep in this little cupboard. So, honestly, as far as I'm concerned, hashtag progress. Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to build a granite wall here. I'm going to get chat to actually just come and deconstruct that for me. Cool. That's a good gift, actually, for once. And then we can kind of cut the rest of this back a bit. You know? Oh. Why? Why are you here? Okay, everyone come inside. Okay, so it is I mean, they're nothing special, obviously. They're just little mechs. Everyone's in the defensive perimeter, so we can release them to go about their business. I mean, like, I'm not super worried. That is a lot of shotguns. But we should be okay, I hope. See what their plan is here. I think they're all going to come, at least some of them are going to come from this way. Most of them are going to come from this way. Maybe if we get Ukami to stand here. I'm just a bit worried that these shotguns are getting quite close to us. And there is quite a few of them. Just gonna get Ukami to just go whack him. I think that's a plan. Maybe it's not a plan. Okay, well, we're fighting. Fighting is happening. Bean is discovering being shot for the first time, which I don't think Bean is enjoying. I'm hoping that we don't lose anybody here. Okay, we're gonna actually reposition to be on this side. And to be honest with you, I think I'm just gonna send Ukami out to start whacking. That moment when a random wild Ukami appears and just starts murdering you. Okay. We are alright. Hasn't actually been able to do any significant damage to us, which is très bien. Actually, we're not alright. There are more Minotaurs on this side of the farm. And they're currently destroying whatever they can. Which is annoying. It's also just some... Oh my god, they're just scattered everywhere now. You really need to make a proper kill box. I know, we have the same conversation every single time I play Rimworld. I'm well aware I need to make a proper kill box. Okay, Ralph, you can go. I don't know if this is too much for Ukami to chew. This is quite a few of them. She's gonna have to deal with on her own. Ugh. Why are there so many of them? They're like not even that dangerous, they're just bloody annoying. Okay, you don't have a gun. You've got nothing. We should give you a weapon of some description. Chain shotgun is probably good enough for you. Okay, I think we're done now. Don't think there's any random stuff left, so should be all good. Bean kind of got oofed a bit in that, but Bean will be all right. Yeah, annoying, expensive, but not the end of the world. To be honest, it wasn't even expensive. It was just annoying. However, I am hopeful that now that we're deconstructing these mechanoids, we might actually get enough steel to do things again. I mean, each one seems to get us 10 steel. There's like 25, so it's 250 steel. It's not nothing. Ralph is hashtag having a bad day. Mostly because Ralph is jealous of Pinto's bedroom, so we'll just put some statues in Ralph's bedroom so he cheers up. I mean, I don't know if this will help, but we're gonna try. Ralph, how's life? I'm not sure why you're malnourished. We've got food available, so you're malnourished by choice. Which is fine, just as long as you acknowledge that it is in fact a choice. I would literally rather die than hand over my money to anyone other than myself. So, you can take your royal tributes and shove it up your butt. Batteries are fully charged, that's good. Everyone is okay. That's good. No serious harm. Some of them actually had quite a lot of components, just that they were carrying around with them, which is absolutely lovely, I might add. That is by far the best news I've heard this week. Because if we can just get components, get steel, that'll help out so much with everything we're trying to do. Plasteel, I think, is another one that we're somewhat low on right now. At least it's 22 degrees out. And you know, there hasn't been a flood so far this year, so it's looking like we might be alright. We might actually get a full harvest out of everything, which will honestly probably overfill our freezer immediately, so might be time to start mining this back. Okay. We'll let Bean mine it back and then we'll start adding. Also, expand your dumping stockpile zone. What do you mean? You mean this one in here? Because, like, my dumping stockpile is out here. I don't remember what this one's for. I think it's just for tainted apparel, which obviously we're now burning, so I don't think I need it. Honestly, like, I think from the very first game of Rimworld I ever played on this channel, I have improved quite a bit. I know you guys will literally never give me any sort of praise ever, but I do think I've gotten a lot better. Honestly, my evidence for that, I would just point at this colony. I don't think I could have pulled off no deaths in 3 years when I first started playing Rimworld. And, like, a lot of it is just, like, stupid things, like making sure we're building flak armor and definitely the Embrasure mod is like the main core of all of my defenses. And if I ever had to play without the Embrasure mod, I would be in a lot of trouble. But we're gonna gloss over that. But like flak, and I think I use a lot more melee than I did at the beginning. Not that I like particularly like melee. I still think it's dumb because like yes, melee does a lot of damage, but you do actually have to be in melee range to do said damage, which is obviously a problem because if you are in melee range, you're quite likely to be shot, which is the one thing we're trying to avoid in this colony. Did that actually link the settings with anything? No. Whatever, it's probably fine. As long as they've all got the same settings, I don't really care. This is going to be a pretty good fridge. I don't think we need any more. You know what? We actually need... We need to decrease the temperature in here. It's too hot. I actually did not think this was ever going to be an issue. But what do you know? Sometimes miracles do occur, I suppose. I'm going to get you to get that cooler built right now. It's your like #1 priority. There we go. That should cool it down. I don't know if doing this will actually help at all in terms of like insulation, because obviously we've got this heated hallway right next to it. I guess we could put, a little door here. I'm just trying to improve just a touch the insulation of this room. There's not a whole lot I can do because obviously like I need this to exist. But hopefully just by improving the insulation, we won't have to spend as much energy cooling it down. Although, to be fair, it really doesn't make that much of a difference because for the majority of the year, it doesn't require any energy to cool it down. In fact, it requires more energy to keep it somewhat warm. Yeah, the lack of trees here is quite rough. It is the 7th of August. Honestly, I should have planted more psychoid because I'm not sure I'm going to get another psychoid harvest. But I am certainly trying. Right now we have 11. I don't even know if we're going to get one psychoid harvest. In terms of medicine, I've got 42 herbal medicine. I've got a lot more coming. So, to be honest with you, the plan might just be to switch this from herbal medicine to psychoid. Because we do need to be making go juice for Suzuka. Otherwise, Suzuka will die. Okay, and we have a fabrication bench now. I have no idea when that occurred as a thing, but having it, good. Excellent. Really happy about that. Let's give ourselves a good seat to sit at it and command our presence, I guess we can do again. I don't think a kite and armchair would be comfortable, but what do I know? Hello, Jano. Hello. Okay. Chat's mother is back, aka Rose. Chat, say hello to your mother. Honestly, we should consider. Hear me out. We should put Suzaka in a war casket, and then our very next thing that we should do is put Ukami in one. Kidnap her. No, we're not going to kidnap your mother. That's wrong. Don't kidnap people. Okay, we actually need some food. Can't believe I'm saying this, but I think it's time to start hunting. Who is assigned to hunting, by the way? Chat and Suzaka. Yeah, pretty normal. Is it all of them or just that one? It's just the one? Oh, great. Suzaka is hunting with a sniper rifle, so I am expecting him to do quite well. Or her, actually, sorry. So what have you lost? Oh, just your toe, that's fine. You know, I'm going to be honest with you. I did think the marksman rifle would do more than it actually managed to pull off there. That was pretty poor. Poor showing. Might be an idea to actually make a proper sniper rifle. Not really sure what the difference is. Sniper does significantly more damage, obviously. 4.5 does the exact same damage. There is no difference. What? It's the charge stuff is much better than everything else, I seem to recall. Like the charge rifle is the best weapon, I think, in the game. Don't really remember, but I think it is. Do you guys know? Is it the charge rifle that's best weapon in the game? Okay, well, there is really no point doing anything particularly. Okay, so it's all of them this time. Don't really care. It just means that we have to rally everyone at this position to repel the caribou. Assault rifle and charge are considered the best. Alright, we might have to, I think we're going to start making some assault rifles then. Right now, I think we've got mostly LMGs. Right now we've got an assortment of LMGs, shotguns, and bolt action rifles, so yeah, I think we should start investing in some assault rifles. Just gonna hold the door open. Hold on, hold on, hold door. Alright, here we go. Minigun is awesome. I don't know if we're ever going to be able to afford a minigun, but maybe one day. At least we are going to get some tea, so that's useful. I'm not convinced we're going to get a harvest of Psychoid before the growing season's done, as it is basically done already. Okay, we're going to immediately grab, like, maybe advanced power sources might be useful. I'm thinking war caskets might be the next step. Sweat fermentation, obviously. We have quite a lot of Android stuff. I would like to get like, God, whatever it's called. No, I don't care about any of that. I want words mass driver. I'm assuming that a Gauss rifle is probably quite. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I was looking at this and I'm thinking, oh, it's the exact same. It is the exact same as the assault rifle, but obviously that's the melee stat. It's that that I'm supposed to be looking at. Duh. Okay. What do I want? Shut up, everybody. Be quiet for a second. I am here for something. I came here for a reason. And I came here because I wanted I wanted drilling. It was like deep drilling or something. I don't remember what it's called. No, it's supposed to be like chem fuel or something. Is it not like deep chem drilling or something stupid? I'm not dumb. I swear I'm not dumb. Do we already have it? Was it part of biofuel refining by chance? Silence, chat. I don't want to hear it. Yes, it was. Aha! So we need to build a deep scanner thingy majiggy chemshine. We need to whatever it's called. I don't remember where it would be. I'm assuming miscellaneous. Not seeing it. Are you guys seeing it? Scanner? Did I not? Have I not researched the scanner yet? I haven't researched it yet. That's why we don't see it. Max, do you have shield belt? Yes, everyone has a shield belt. We have both ranged shield belts, and I believe Okami also has a ranged shield belt. But yes, we have shield belts. What is that? Sky steel hatchet down. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna make, I think, let's have a look. I might just make another Warhammer for maybe Ukami, maybe Bean. I'm thinking Bean might be a good choice for Warhammer. Bean isn't it? Honestly, I think it might actually be Ralph. Ralph has regen, which is obviously super special. We should also consider like giving them some more recreation at some point. I think we can build like a garbage television. Or a garbage computer, in fact. Which might, appease them for a second. Finally, we actually get a harvest. I actually cannot remember the last time we got a harvest. Which is so sad, because we've been here for like 1,000 years. We're definitely not going to get any psychoid though, so we are going to be just relying on whatever we can grow in this one growing zone. Interesting. Don't really know what they do, but they are things that we have. I'm gonna disallow sewing because although it's harsh, there really is no point doing a like another plant up here because obviously it's basically winter. That is annoying, but not devastating because we have people. We have people nearby who can help. But of course, it only takes one time of there not being someone nearby to help you out. It becomes a tragedy, you know? And I'm trying to avoid that if I can. Nice. Some gold is clutch. Food, we have so much food. Like, we are good for food. I can't believe I'm saying this, but we do not need any more food. Food, we are good. In fact, to be honest, if we need anything, it's like more meat. Oh my god. Shoot. That's not good. Someone is infected. And it could well be spreading throughout the colony as we speak. And I don't know who is infected and who's not. And even if I did know... Oh, God. Anomaly is making this so difficult. We should not have poked the void. That was a mistake. Why would we do that? We've done an anomaly playthrough. Why are we doing another one? This is going to be difficult now. I don't even know if you can survive having like the chest burster burst out of you. Which, if the first death is something I couldn't do anything about, I'm gonna be so mad. Okay. Can we like... I know this is stupid, but can we like arrest Ricotta? And just interrogate. What? Did you not actually... Can someone interrogate Ricotta, please? We're gonna go through the colony one by one. Interrogate them. Figure out if they are who they say they are, and then we'll release them, right? And we're just gonna kind of assume that chat is okay. Although once we've interrogated Ricotta, presumably if we can clear Ricotta, Ralph got hit quite a few times. So when can we interrogate Ricotta again? Yeah, Amelia's doing it. How long do we have to interrogate someone for before we know? Is it like multiple sessions? Or is it like... I don't know. Okay. I guess I'm gonna wait for someone to interrogate Ricotta once more, and if nothing happens, then I guess we release Ricotta. And I'm just kind of assuming that chat is innocent. Ugh. I went through the entirety of last playthrough not having to deal with this. And now I have to deal with it. And I'm not happy about it. Okay, well, there's not a whole lot we can do at the moment to help or hinder Ricotta's interrogation. So let's just focus up on what we can control. Because we can't control the fact that we're being infected by demons. That is beyond our ability. So instead, what can we control? Well, none of this stuff is super useful right now. Devil Strand, maybe. I think we should start. Can we make? Can't afford any mini turrets. We're gonna start upping the security in this place. We're gonna start putting mini turrets down, in the hallways. Just in case, you know? Just in case, for whatever reason, we need to fix the problem. That was probably something that we actually had to deal with, wasn't it? Was it someone we had to deal with? I didn't check. Everything looks fine. Ah, Psychic Droner. Yes, we do have to deal with that. I can't really deal with that at this present moment. I know we should. I know it's a problem. I'm well aware. But for now, I would rather just... think it's a low Psychic Drone. It's only minus 14. We're fine. Okay, chat. See if you can interrogate Ricotta. Just find out. How long does it take? Like, I just want to clear Ricotta. Or not clear Ricotta. I don't care. Okay, we're going to release Ricotta. I'm going to assume that Ricotta's fine. Ricotta's not the imposter. Ricotta, get your broadsword. Bean. You've got a 60% chance of arresting Bean. Everyone has a 60% chance of arresting Bean. Ukami, 40%. Bean, please drop your longsword. And please come quietly. Okay. Bean, come quietly, I said. You are going to come, whether it's quietly or murderously, I don't care, but one way or another, this is not optional. Do you understand what I'm telling you, Bean? Okay, Bean, please go down. Oh my god. Bean bloody killed Suzaka. How? Oh, Suzaka's never gonna forgive me. Are you aware of that? Like, I'm gonna be murdered. The first death of the colony is goddamn Suzaka. Oh, that sucks. That's rough. Okay, well, I guess for now we'll inter Suzaka in this room here in a sarcophagus. Sakaya's gonna kill me. I'm actually gonna die. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's so not my fault. I want this stated in the record. It's not my fault. But, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, we get to hashtag spin the wheel. Hang on. Let me see if I can... Okay, I hope you guys are ready to have an aneurysm. Are you ready? Okay, welcome to display capture. Here we are. Here we are. Enjoy the ads. Enjoy the ads. Here is the wheel of pain. And we're spinning it. Damn it. Okay, well, we're gonna donate to charity. I don't really know what a good charity is to donate to. I was really banking on us not, you know, losing a colonist. So, difficult situation. I figure we'll just like wait till the end. What fresh hell is this? Okay, Bean, I can't believe you beat Sakaya to death, for the record. I don't really know how this is my fault. Okay, well, let's please bury Sakaya. Rest in peace. We can now begin an interment. Except we can't, because of course, there's no moral guide present. And now we've got the flu. Okay, well, I think this is a great place to stop for the night. The colony was going so great, and then we poked the void. And Wara, I'm not blaming you, but it is your fault. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next